I just copped the new 3-in-1 Viking ship, and as you can tell, I built the first part, obviously the Viking ship and the water dragon, and today I just wanted to go into full detail in my plans with this later on, because I do have that whole castle scene going on and stuff. So I'm going to get right into that now. So first things first are the people that it comes with. Starting off with the kind of bull. It's kind of like a custom bull you can make. And it's actually pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of the castle. It came with, like, you know, the custom animals also. The horse, not the horse, but like the birds or the chickens or whatever, yeah. So that's the bull. Now on to the people, the Vikings. We have this guy here. This actually, out of these four, this guy is probably my favorite because he has blue. That is one of my favorite colors. I do like what they use this little piece here. It might be upside down, to be honest with you, as it like a little coat for him. Super sick. I wish they had like custom shields, but I mean, it's still a cool set. I'm not too worried about it. The second Viking guy is this guy. He's got a two-way axe, orange kind of beard, and it did give me an extra beard piece, so I could put that beard piece on someone else later on if I wanted to. I might do that with one of my lion knights, but we'll see. The third person is this girl Viking. She has just a regular axe, which is actually a little shorter. It's a little shorter than this guy's axe. It's like a tomahawk almost. But she has, and as you can tell, they're all different style clothes, I believe, besides these two. Yeah, these two, they have the same kind of shirt or whatever, but I mean, everything else is kind of different. But she's got a different style with the red pants. The fourth person is this girl, and she has a spear. And this is probably my favorite Viking girl that it comes with. And you got the blonde hair. I do like the little piece kind of here. It kind of reminds me almost like Thor, like that kind of Lego set. Now moving on from that, we have the sea dragon that will count as the other animal because it is one. They have grooves, not grooves, but like the little arm pieces that you can move it up and down and side to side with the little ball joints up here. You can tell in the tail. But this mouth does come down, almost like not breathing fire, but it's tongue coming down. And it is pretty big. It's almost as tall as the ship. And it's actually insane. And it can stand up just on this couch. It really can't. It's got real huge fangs. It's got eyes. I like how it uses for like the kind of like the gills almost. Not the gills, but yeah. It uses like the little floppers that the little Lego people use on their feet. And that's actually super funny and cool. It's actually really nice to use that, as that is just kind of a cool detail. And this is probably my favorite kind of Lego build, other than like the 3-in-1 dragon, not the dragon that it came with the castle, which was also super cool. But this, I just love the blue kind of pastel kind of color it used. I love blue, so it is really nice. Moving on to the ship itself. Now the ship itself, I believe this was 1,100 pieces. And here's the overall view. Just spin it around really quick. No matter what you look at this Viking ship from, whatever angle, it just looks super nice. And I love just this huge, I mean, I have huge hands, and this flag is just gigantic. And I love the little crossbow it comes with right here. I mean, you can move it side to side, up and down. It uses a little rubber band right here that you can actually pull back and shoot if you wanted to. I'll get into that later. But going on to the ship, we'll go on through the outside of it. Of course, the flag, gigantic. It's the width of the whole boat. The front of this Viking ship has pretty much the head of one of these sea dragons, but just kind of a mini one in gold right here in the front. which actually is a super cool detail going into battle, and that's leading you into charge. It's just super nice. On the side, you have 4 shields. 2 of them were supposed to have half black, half white, and the other one I believe was half blue, half white, but I had to keep going with the theme and mix match them all. But yeah, these 4, and there's 8 shields, right? You can take them off, and it does have this little piece here that you could actually give these shields to the little Lego figures, and they just have a massive shield. So you have yellow, white, red and blue, black and white, yellow, green, and on the other side, black and yellow, blue and white, red and yellow, and green and white. My personal favorite is the black and yellow and the red and blue. But going on to this back part of the ship, it's kind of like a tail. This is pretty much, if you really look at it far away, this is like a sea dragon. The whole thing, the tail, the body, to the head. That's how it's pretty much based off, and it's actually super cool. But off topic real quick, this side by side with the, I think it's Thor Ragnarok Lego ship, the build one, almost looks identical. Really, almost. It's just there's a big building in the back almost. But other than that, it looks almost identical to the whole situation of them looking. They pretty much look the same almost. So going in the back here, you have like a kitchen area where it's cooking fish hanging off these little sticks here so you can feed people on the boat. You have a little shack, and then inside you can sit all 4 people, like all 4 that it comes with, on here, and it comes with a little cup. It's their little kind of table. Here on the deck, you just have a big open area in the front and in the back. And it does come with this little storage box with 2, I think it's a red and green diamond. I just put there, I didn't know where to put it. And this flag is held up by these kind of stringy things. And I actually have an extra piece right here. So mine did come with one of these extra ones. It's kind of like elastic almost. I thought it was, not gonna lie to you, thought it was like a zip tie, but it's not. But it does hold this together actually. I had it on just without these string things, and I mean, the thing was just wobbling and wobbling and wobbling. But these string things are actually really tight, actually, and it's holding down the whole thing. But as you can tell with me just accidentally hitting it, I wish there was something here, right, to hold this in place so it's not all flimsy and stuff, because I feel like I could break it off. But I mean, you can move it kind of crazily, but it's fine. Ain't no big deal. But yeah, going on to the front, we have another more fire up here. Let me just turn this thing around. So I just lined them up here, but these little gray one pieces, cylinders, you can put in here and shoot them pretty far. Let me see if I can get one set up in there. You just load it in like that, turn it, and it fell out. So we'll get another one. This is really easy to knock them out. If you don't go slow, it will just fall out. You can pull it and boom. Now it doesn't go far, obviously. There's not much power in it. But I mean, at the end of the day, you have a Lego, I want to say cannon. It's not a cannon. I forget the term for it. Not like, almost like a crossbow. But yeah, there's a certain term for it, but at least it does shoot. It doesn't go far, but I mean, who really cares? I mean, I like it there just for the looks. The old Viking ship that came out a couple, like, I want to say 8 years ago, I'm not too sure, had a huge one. It just took up the whole front of the boat, and I mean, it had the little thing that sticks out that you just push and shoot. It was just so big and obnoxious, took up like the whole front of the boat. But this one is nice, sleek, and just small, super compact, and which is really nice, as you can put people behind it, in front of it, on the side, and they just won't get knocked over. So that's it for this Viking ship, and it comes with these people. But so my plans with this ship here, I actually want to first off get 4 more. Reason being is because, one, they look super cool, and two, I want to build up my Viking army. There would be 20, oh, right? If I get 4 more, yeah, there would be 20 total Viking soldiers. I believe there would be the 10 men ones and the 10 female ones. But I would love to get them, just collect that army. But I want to get these Viking boats, and I want to put my knights on these boats. Right? I know Viking knights don't really mix together, but I think it would look super cool to have, you know, a battle scene with the knights jumping off these boats going to attack a castle, you know. And then I could put like a mini trebuchet right here instead of this kind of, I'm just gonna call it a crossbow for now, this crossbow. And I mean, that would just look sick. I'm thinking like get like a water battle castle scene, you know. And, or shoot, I could get more Viking ships and have like a 3v3. I'd obviously change the color of the flag or something, you know, find some pieces for that, for the blue lion knights and the red dragon knights. But I could have like a huge water battle scene. But it, you know, possibilities are endless. At the end of the day, I just love collecting these Legos, and they just look sick. So get ready for all that. I will be building my Lego Viking army. We'll get about 4 more of these ships. And yeah, thank you for watching, subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.